All right, it's time for a review, un repaso, a review to your Guide to Answering Questions summary. These are all the things that you'll need to be able to do for your final grammar test. Step 1, whenever you get a question, you need to determine, are you involved? The way you do that is you look to see if the question's in the to form. If it's in the to form, you now know you have to answer it in yo and answer it about yourself. And if it's in the ustedes form, it's talking about you and all your friends, so you would have to flip that around and answer in nosotros. So just to repeat, when the question comes at you in the to form, you answer in yo. When the question comes at you in ustedes, you answer in nosotros. So let's repeat our little chant. Again, this is just a guide to help you remember that anytime you see a question in this form, you answer in that. If I say tu, you say yo. Tu, yo. Tu, yo. If I say eres, you say soy. Eres, soy. Eres, soy. If I say tienes, you say tengo. Tienes, tengo. Tienes, tengo. If I say esquías, you say esquío. Esquías, esquío. Esquías, esquío. And then there's one thing to add. If I say ustedes, you say, good, nosotros. So if it is not to, if the question does not come at you in the to form or the ustedes form, then you are not involved. We are asking about someone or something else. In that case, it gets super easy. Remember, if there's no change in subject, there is no change in verb. So in that case, you leave the verb alone. You don't think, that's always fun, and you don't change anything. You just repeat or copy the verb form or whatever was used in the question, whether that's out loud or on paper or on your test. Okay, step 2. You always need to be sure that you are using the same verb, and I haven't really mentioned this much. But what that means, if we're in ser, we have to stay in ser. If we're in tener, we have to stay in tener. So let's review a little bit. Okay, we've got ser. Conjugate it for me. Go. We've got soy, eres, es, somos, sois, son. Remember, no accents in that one. So what this means is anytime you get a question in the to, you go to yo. So if you see eres, you must answer in soy. You can't answer in tango. I can't say, how would you describe yourself? I have, or I swim. That's weird. So if I say, como son ustedes, you have to say, nosotros somos. If I say, como es él, how would you describe him? You have to say, él es. So any form of ser, soy, eres, es, somos, soy, son in a question, is always going to be soy, eres, es, somos, soy, son in the answer. You can't put tener or nadar or bailar or anything in there. All right, let's look at tener. Yo. Tango. Remember, when the pronoun is yo, the verb ends in o. Tu, tienes. Remember Sarah. El, ella, usted. Tiene. Don't forget the mystery I for eats. Nosotros tenemos. Vosotros tenéis, which is the only accent. Ellos, ellas, ustedes tienen. For noodles. So don't forget that this mystery I for tienes, tiene, and tienen shows up in our little memory trick of Sarah eats noodles. So now again, if I ask you a question in to, you answer in yo. So anytime you see tienes, you say tango. Anytime you see tienen ustedes, you say nosotros tenemos. But if I say, ¿cuántos años tiene él? How old is he? You can't say él nada. You can't say he swims. That doesn't make sense. So if I use tango, tienes, tiene, tenemos, tenéis, tienen, you must answer in tango, tienes, tiene, tenemos, tenéis, or tienen. Okay, so AR verbs in general. Now it gets shorter and easier. O, when the pronoun is yo, the verb ends in O. As, for Sarah. A, for ate, it's now past tense. Amos, ice, with that only accent on the A, and an for noodles. So anytime you see a verb that ends in as, you know that I'm talking to you, because that's the only, as only goes with to, and therefore you put your verb in O. So anything that ends in as would go to O, again following that pattern of if I ask you a question, you answer about yourself. Anything that comes at you in ustedes an, you answer in amos. Unless I say, nada él, does he swim? Then you'd say, yeah, él nada, because you're not him, you're not involved. Now let's look specifically at esquiar. Okay, yo esquié. esquio. 2 esquias for Sarah. Here we have esquia for 8. Esquiamos. Esquiais, accent that A, and esquian for noodles. So again, if I say esquias, meaning do you ski, you say esquio. If I say esquian ustedes, you say nosotros esquiamos. But anytime I use esquio, esquias, esquia, esquiamos, esquiais, y esquian, you have to answer in one of those. Okay, so this makes sense. If I say esquias, do you ski? It does not make sense to just say I have skis. That wasn't my question. So what type of questions will you see on your final? First question. ¿Te gusta esquiar? Do you like to ski? Okay, ¿te gusta esquiar? Do you like to ski? And you would either say sí, me gusta esquiar. Yes, I like to ski. Or you would say no, no me gusta esquiar. No, I don't like to ski. Remember, with gusta, you always have to keep the R. Yes, I like to ski. You're not going to say I ski. That doesn't work. So you'd either say sí, me gusta esquiar. Yes, I like to ski. Or no, no me gusta esquiar. No, I don't like to ski. All right, now, what if I just say esquias? You know from the AS ending I'm talking to you. It's in the to form. So you would either say sí, esquio, for yes, I sí, yo esquio, for yes, I ski. Or no, yo, no, esquio, for no, I don't ski. So esquias goes to esquio. Do you ski? Yes, I ski. Or no, I no ski, meaning I don't ski. If I say esquian ustedes, I'm saying do you all ski? So you would say sí, nosotros. Okay, you change ustedes to nosotros, and you change esquian to esquiamos, because it now has to match the nosotros ending. Do you all ski? Yes, we ski. What if I say esquia el mono? Are you the mono? No. And the mono does not ski. So you would say no, comma, el mono, the monkey, no, does not. And then you simply just copy esquia. Notice here you don't have to think at all. Esquia el mono, does the monkey ski? No, el mono no esquia. No, the monkey does not ski. Now, if I say ¿qué te gusta hacer? That means what do you like to do? So you would say me gusta, for I like, and then you would put any verb that ends in an R. Me gusta bailar, I like to dance. Me gusta esquiar, I like to ski. Me gusta cantar, I like to sing. Now, if I say que no te gusta hacer, that should have an accent. What don't you like to do? You would say no me gusta, and you would keep any verb with an R. No me gusta bailar, I don't like to dance. No me gusta esquiar, I don't like to ski. No me gusta tomar notas, I don't like to take notes. All right, quick review. What is an infinitive or infinitivo? The simple form of the verb must end in R. This unit it's always going to be AR, but it could be ER or IR. And it means to something. Okay, one more review. All right, we've got yo quiero, which means I want. Yo necesito, which means I need. Me gustaría, which means I would like. And yo voy a, which means I am going to. With all of these, yo quiero, yo necesito, me gustaría, and yo voy a, you must use the infinitive. That means you must keep the R on your verb. So you would say, yo quiero ser, I want to be. Yo necesito tener, I need to have. Me gustaría bailar, I would like to dance. Yo voy a nadar, I am going to swim. You also always keep the R on the verb, which is the infinitive, with gustar. So if I say, what do you like to do? ¿Qué te gusta hacer? Me gusta bailar. No me gusta bailar, because you're going to say, I like to ski. I don't like to ski, not I like I ski. So if I say, ¿te gusta bailar? Do you like to dance? Sí. Me gusta and you must keep the R on the verb, drop it down, bailar. Or no me gusta, and then you also drop bailar down, keeping the R on the verb. All right, buena suerte. Remember, you can watch this as many times as you want. You can fast forward it and rewind it. But for now, go to the games and see if you get it.